Hello, I'm Dr. Jeff Sessions from Lake Oswego, Oregon. I'm a practicing orthodontist and I've been doing it about a little over 33 years. I'm going to talk about retainers today. I'm going to throw it into two categories. I'm going to talk about phase 1 retainers, which are retainers used to hold on to teeth and bites after we finish an early round of treatment and we're waiting for additional adult teeth to erupt. And I'm going to talk about phase 2 or final retainers that are used when people have lost all their deciduous or baby teeth, as we like to say. And they have only adult teeth or permanent teeth in place. So I'm going to start with phase 1 retainers. The most common phase 1 retainer is this Holly retainer right here, and I'm having my assistant zoom in on it. It's made of acrylic. They obviously can come in different colors. It has a front wire or a bow, as we like to say, with 2 adjustment loops. There's clasp in the back, and there's different types of clasp, and it's more of a preference on the orthodontist part, and then sometimes the clasps do serve a purpose if we're going to try to close space or move teeth. But generally, this is a Holly retainer invented long ago by Dr. Holly. And then we have a newer type of retainer that is a vacuum form plastic retainer that vacuum forms over a model. It allows the baby teeth, or deciduous teeth as we say in our profession, to fall out and adult teeth to grow in. And it works out very, very well. And then another type of retainer, even though it's more, I'm going to bring it into the zoom area so my assistant can zoom in, but it's more of a space maintainer, but it's used as a retainer after phase 1. It cements in the back with 2 rings. They don't always have clasps, but it holds the 4 front teeth in place and cements in the back. I'm going to put it down right now. And that officially is a lower lingual arch or a space maintainer, but it is used as a retainer to maintain space after the first phase of treatment. Now, after the second and final round of treatment, when people have all their adult teeth, the 2 most typical retainers now, I'm going to move these aside here, are still the Holly retainer or a clear vacuum form retainer. I'm going to turn around. This is one made by Invisalign. I'll bring this one to focus here. This was made in-house on a vacuum form machine. They're very similar. Invisalign has a proprietary plastic that they use. And the plastics we use are a polyvinyl, but they suck down or they vacuum form on a machine. And then the Holly retainer is made with a traditional acrylic and wires. The reason I prefer the vacuum form retainer is that it holds the teeth very, very well. These wires often over time can get bent or distorted or loosened, and then that allows the teeth to float or move. So even though these are a very nice retainer, a very common retainer that orthodontists employ all the time, I'm not fond of the fact that this wire can get loose or bent over time and allow the teeth to move, whereas these retainers hold the teeth quite well. So this is my preferred retainer, even though there's certainly no right or wrong. And then obviously Invisalign and other companies make their very similar clear retainer that works out very nicely. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of retainers. We have phase 1 retainers and final retainers. Thank you for listening to my video.